Imagine what if you fall into a black hole. No one have ever returned to tell the story, yet science give us clues. Imagine you are piloting a small spacecraft. The stars behind you are hid as dark boundaries, the edge of region where gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape. If you remember, in 2014 there was a blockbuster film by director Christopher Nolan, Interstellar. In his film, space-related concepts such as wormhole, black holes, alien planets were in a scientifically accurate way. But perhaps the most shocking scene was at the end of the film, when in the climax the main character of the film, Copper, falls into a black hole. The question, seeing this scene, you might have wondered if it is actually possible. Does this exist in a black hole? If you fall into a black hole, what will you see? So fasten your seatbelts. What you are about to discover will change how you see the cosmic forever. Let's start with the basic. A black hole is a region in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, even light, cannot escape. How does one form? When a very massive star infused into fuel, it collapses under its gravity and its black hole can form. Black holes come in different sizes. Stellar black holes are few times the mass of sun. Supermassive black holes, billions and trillions of times the sun mass, sitting at the center of galaxies. Black holes remained largely unknown until the 20th century. How does this happen? Most black holes are the ghost of dead stars. When a truly massive star, we are talking 20, 30 and even 50 times the mass of our sun, run out of fuel, it can no longer fight the crash of its own gravity. It does not just explode in the supernova, its core collapses completely and sneezes into infinity tiny objects. Now let's pull back the curtains and talk about the science. Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity tells us that gravity isn't just a force pulling objects, it's actually mass and energy bending space and time itself. The famous analogy, imagine space-time as a stretched rubber sheet. A massive object creates a deep dent. The deeper the dent, the stronger the pull. In that analogy, a black hole is like a bowling ball dropped into the sheet, so it makes a funnel with such steep side that once something rolls in, it cannot roll back out. Think of it like you are in a rowboat heading into a waterfall. Once you pass a certain mark, you are doomed. No power on earth can pull you back. That is the event horizon for a black hole. He said that gravity isn't just a mystery force pulling on things. Instead, think of the universe as a giant thing. This is a space-time, a fusion of three-dimensional space and the one dimension of time. This isn't a physical surface you can touch. It's the point of no return, the invisible boundaries. Once you cross this line, the pull of the black hole becomes absorbed. Escape velocity exceeds like speed of light, and since nothing can go faster than light, you are forever lost. The universe, it's the ultimate cosmic tripwire. Here is where things start to get wired. As you approach a black hole, time itself being to behave very differently. According to relativity, clocks closer to a massive object tick slower compared to those further away. This is called gravitational time dilation. What that means, if someone far away watches you fall into a black hole, you would appear to slow down, almost frozen, as you approach the event horizon. To the distant observer, you never quite across. You just fade away. You, the one falling in, don't experience time slowly down in your frame. You feel time passing normally. for you as the universe outsider race fast. For example, studies show that just above the event horizon, time dilation can be extreme. One article give number at 1.2 times the Schrodinger child's radius. 24 hours for the falling observer might equal 2.45 days for away. At 1.005 times 24 hours, 141 days for some destiny. So if you fall in, you might live hours or minutes, but on Earth, year and more would pass. What happens when body go to a black hole? First, become gravity falls off differently with distance. Your feet might be full, much more stronger than you heard. You stretch like spaghettis at extreme. Even atoms may be torn apart. There is no solid surface to hold on. Once you pass the event horizon, you are on a one-way trip towards the singularity, a point of infinity density where our current physics breaks down. Now imagine what you see. You might think it's all darkness, but surprisingly it would just be a pitch black. You would see highly distorted views of universe around and behind you. Let's break that down. Light that fall in from all distances get bent and trapped by the black hole gravity. You might see the universe above you, behind you, but light's path curves. It's like you are inside the fun house mirrors of the cosmos. There is always a concept called infiling light. Light from the outside universe may be drained in, making you a witness to weird reflection and distortion of the cosmos. Some theories suggest you would in principle see the future of the universe before you meet your end, because you are looking at while the universe outsider evolve faster relative to you. It's science made imagination. We have on a journey into the unknown. Your sense overwhelmed by the cosmic disorders. So extreme, some scientists believe black hole might connect to the other universe. Enter the idea of Einstein's Rosen bridge, also called wormholes, a bridge in space-time that might link two distant region of the universe or two event universe. Would a falling object enter a black hole and emerge elsewhere? In theory, maybe, but in practical, current understanding say these bridges are no transversible or collapse to fast events. Still, it's tensionalized. What we black hole isn't the end. What if it's a doorway? While there is no observable event yet, the possibility energizes imagination and keeps science fiction alive. So yes, you might not just fall into, you might enter something totally alien, but don't look the ticket yet. Don't book the ticket yet. In 2019, the team behind the Event Horizon Telescope released the first ever image of black holes shadow, the supermassive black hole at the center of galaxy Maser 87. So what's the takeaway here? Should you be terrified of black holes? Not exactly. They don't sneak up on us. They are not devils lingering in the next town. They are extraordinary laboratories of the universe, places where our own understanding of space, time, matter, and life is stretched to the limits. Black holes challenge everything we know about existence. They push physics to its edges. They force us to ask, what is time, what is space, what is reality? So maybe falling into the black hole isn't just an end, maybe it's the beginning of understanding everything. When you are facing something you extreme, the right response isn't pure fear, it's wonder. If this journey into the terrifying truth of black hole fascinates you, like and subscribe this video, and thank you for blowing cosmic explanation of the mind. What question about the universe would you unpack next? Drop your idea in the comments. I will read them and love to hear the cosmic mystery we want to explore. Thank you. See you in the next one.